Hi, this is Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing our monthly reading for our Libras, our birthday people for the month of October, and obviously a little bit into September as well. So the theme of the month, let's jump right in. The angels are really anxious to get started, and Archangel Michael is working with us today. So we're going to be working with the deck that I always use, the Archangel or the Angel Tarot deck. And then Archangel Michael is going to be helping us out today. And then we have a new deck that I'm going to be working with today, and this is the Power Animals. I just was really urged this morning by my guides to open up this brand new deck and to bring that forth in the readings this month. So something new and something different, which I love. It makes things interesting for me and for you as well. So your theme of the month, Libras, is 10, the Wheel, Archangel Michael. And what this card is really about, I love this card because I always feel like it's as if you've had a cog stuck in your wheel, and so you've been literally feeling stuck and not feeling like you could move forward. And this month, in the month of October, that is pulled out, and things are going to suddenly start to really speed up for you and really start to roll. This is a really good fortunate card also because it's about essentially luck being on your side during this month of October. So a really, really great theme for the month, which I absolutely love. So let's keep going and see what other information we have for you for the month of October. Super excited. The other thing that this is really about for you, just to kind of expand on that a little bit, they're wanting me to share a little bit more about that, is it is about moving in a good direction. So not just moving forward but it's about moving in a positive direction. And so things are going to feel better for you as you move forward in the month of October. All right, so we're doing sort of the past, present, future, as I typically always do. And we have the past card, we have the King of Earth. And these are things that have already been happening for you, things that have already been going on for you. And the Earth cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here grounded on Earth. This is a duality card. On the one hand, it's about a person. On the other hand, it's about a circumstance or an experience. So the person, the Earth people, if you think of King of Earth, this is someone that is very grounded, right? They're able to focus very easily. They are, someone that is, they can be definitely professional, generous, if you think of like the earth being giving, that type of thing. So they are a giving type of person, but also very, they take care of things. They take care of business type of person. So they're responsible, they're practical, that type of person. And this is someone that's already in your life. And I feel like this is someone that's going to actually help you move forward. So again, this is another good card about a successful time. And this is letting you know, Libras, I'm so excited for you. This is this is the Midas Touch card. So this is really about you having that golden touch, like whatever you touch turns to gold. It's almost like being an alchemist, right? Being able to create gold out of seemingly nothing is part of it. And the other piece of this is that you're going to be getting a lot more opportunities. You probably already have been, since this is a past card. So I feel like these opportunities have already been coming through to you. And so they're wanting to let you know, the angels are wanting to let you know to really confidently accept those. But with a little caveat, making sure that you're only doing things that completely light you up and things that feel like a full body yes to you. So things that feel good to you. So one phrase that I like to employ when I'm making decisions is, if it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Okay, so making sure that you're doing things that really light you up, because if you're not, that's going to drain your energy. And if you're doing things because you think you should, or out of obligation or guilt or any of those things, it's not going to turn out well for you. Okay, so you've got lots of opportunities. Take the ones that light you up and get moving, right? Just start making that gold. So that's our past card. The present, what you need to know or work on right now. So interestingly, I think you maybe have accepted too many opportunities, because this is Five of Fire. And the fire cards are all about passion and action, and this is about competing goals. Too much going on at once. And I always feel like this is a split energy card as well. So like your energy is split in too many different directions. And when you do that, you can't give your full effort to any one of those things. So they're really wanting you to drop some things off your plate, right? Things that don't light you up. Let go of those things and focus on the things that do, and one thing at a time. Okay, so you know, for instance, you might have several different projects you're working on. So maybe devote 1 day a week to each project so that you're not splitting your energy. Because when you have to restart like every couple hours on a new thing and like get your brain wrapped around something new, it's more difficult to do that. Okay, there is some benefit in variety, of course, and being able to shift and give yourself a break from something that maybe is a little bit more computer intensive to something that is more, you know, hands-on or active, that type of thing. So you can switch it around that way. But the point is, there may be some conflict in the month of October with others, just around your busyness and also about you letting go of some things. So some people are not going to be happy about that, and that's okay. Just send them love, right? Just send them love. It's going to be fine. It's more about them and them not feeling like their needs are being met than about you, okay? So if you're doing what lights you up, that's going to bring good things to everyone involved. That's the higher wisdom there coming through. Okay, so lots of little details to take care of in the month of October for our Libras. All right, and then the future, which I always feel like is, you know, towards the later part of the month of October or going beyond that, we have the Queen of Fire. So another fire card here. And again, fire is about passion and action. And this is a duality card, again, about a person on the one hand and about an experience on another. So when you think of fire people, and just because it says queen doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a woman, it could be a man. The fire people, though, are people that are charismatic. They are people that when they come into a room, you notice, right? They're the life of the party type of people. They're oftentimes they are, you know, obviously very confident, but also when you think of fire, you think of somebody that's warm, okay? So that it's sort of feels easy to get to know them, okay? And this is someone that's also very, you know, bright. So when you think of fire, sometimes you might think of like bright. That's intelligence as well. So that can be intelligence and just very graceful. Like I say, they have a charisma or something, that's something about them, okay? And so this person I feel like is going to help you stretch your wings. Because this month in October and moving forward it's time for you to kind of get out of the nest, if you will, okay? So you've been percolating different ideas and you've been, you know, maybe working on things behind the scenes. Well, now that cog is taken out of the wheel, time to move forward, time to come out into the world. And this is really a big piece of this is sometimes you guys, you know, I don't want to say belittle, but you don't give yourself the credit that is due to you. So you underestimate your abilities, you underestimate your talents, or you kind of like reduce them, you know, I don't know what I want to say, like they reduce them or minimize them. That's the word I was looking for. You minimize your talents, that type of thing, okay? So it's just knowing that this is a time for you to be independent. This is a time for you to step out. And this is a time, you know, the fire is also about fame and reputation. And so it is about stepping out and being more visible in the world. And how do you want to show up? Okay, so that's what we have for that. And then we're going to get some more information from Archangel Michael. All right. So we've got be gentle with yourself. So Michael is just wanting you to know to treat yourself kindly, right? Do nice things for yourself. Make that self-care a priority, because it's going to be really important as you're so busy in the month of October. It's going to be really, really important that you take care of yourself. So make sure that your self-care is a rock that you put in the jar first. So I don't know if you've ever heard of that story where, you know, the professor has got a class of students and he has a jar and he fills it with rocks and asks them if it's full, and they say, yeah. Well, it's not. He put the big rocks in, but then he put some pebbles in and then asked him if it was full. And they're like, yeah. Then I can't remember how it goes, but sand and then finally I think water or whatever it is. And so you think that you're filled up, but if you were to put the water in first, which is the things that are just more surfacey, right? You're not going to be able to get the rocks in there. So put the rocks in first, and one of your rocks is self-care, okay? So that's got to go in your schedule and your calendar first. Very first thing, very, very important, okay? And in particular, I'm feeling like sleep for you this month is going to be important. So then we have new beginnings, the present, what you need to know or work on right now. We have new beginnings. This is a fresh start. So again, you know, that cog coming out of the wheel, this is about a fresh start. It's about really taking off and spreading your wings, right? And part of it too is like you're a little bit afraid that you might be leaving some people in the dust or leaving your past behind. And you always have that thread or that cord to your past and to those people. So please don't worry about that, because you're actually, when you step out and when you get out into the world, and I know Libras, you don't love to be visible. I know that, but it's time. It's time for you to do that. And so when you step out there, it gives other people the courage to do the same and the courage to be themselves, right? So it's really important, as you know, you as a role model for your family, your friends, your children. It's very, very important that you step up and do this, okay? And then make a commitment as the last one. So interesting card coming through. So I feel like this is a bigger deal. Like this might be a contract, or it might be a commitment to doing something on a longer term basis, that type of thing. Just like these, angel readings are for me. This is a commitment, right? Every month I'm doing these readings. So it's a commitment to do that. And there's something that's going to be coming through for you in the month of October that's going to require you to make a commitment around that. And I feel like this is a commitment to yourself, a commitment to a partner, a commitment to success, something. It's a big deal. Okay, so make sure that you are stepping up to make that commitment. Okay, so I'm super excited about these cards and doing, it's always fun for me when I have a new deck that I can pull in to the readings, and I'm super excited about being able to bring these power animal cards. This is a Stephen Farmer deck, so it's the only deck that I have right now that's not Doreen Virtue in some way, shape, or form. So kind of cool, but aren't these cards beautiful? I just love them. I just think the color too, and that orange you guys will relate to this month because you got so much fire going on, right? Oops, they want all three of those right together. Okay. All right. So we've got the dragonfly coming through. Oh, isn't that beautiful? God, I love these cards. I just love them. The dragonfly coming through, and this is a little bit about illusion. And so sometimes what it can be is you're presenting a certain face to the world, but really inside you know who you really are, and that needs to come out, okay? So now is the time to really be bringing forth and shining your bright light. Like, quit trying to shove your little star into a box. Let's pull that dang star out and be bright, be bold. Be beautiful, be who you are, okay? So dragonfly, and don't be surprised if you start seeing a lot more dragonflies right now too. So that is something that will connect with you, and when you see that dragonfly, remember, be who you are, shine, be bright, okay? And know that. Okay, and then the beaver card is coming through, and this is about productiveness. And God, I'm just loving these cards. This is really about just doing it, right? Let's take the Nike icon and say, just do it already, okay? So quit procrastinating and just get your nose to the grind and get to work. So beavers, they what's the phrase? I don't know. Make hay while the sun shines, I guess, is the old time phrase. But it really is about taking care of business. So taking care of details. That's part of what this month is about for you. So go ahead and just do it. And again, it's about taking that leap. And lots of times we think we're jumping off a cliff, and you're actually just stepping off a curb. So it's not that big a deal, Libras. Like, just do it. Okay, just do it. All right. And then we have the Bear card, which is about boundaries. And so this is when you think about bears and kind of how protective they are of their cubs and that type of thing. This is really about standing up for yourself and standing up for what you believe in, okay? So have that bear instinct around yourself, okay? That's what this is about, standing up for you. And bears will stand up, right? You know, they're mainly walking around the ground, but if they feel threatened or if they feel their cubs are threatened, they will stand up. And that's part of what you need to do in the month of October. So that's what we have for you, for our Libras, for October 2016. And if you're part of my monthly deep dive reading, you'll be able to catch that one shortly. If you haven't gotten on that membership yet, it's really reasonably priced, and there's a video that will follow this that will give you a little bit more information. So have fun, relax, and enjoy your life, Libras. Much love to you. Hi, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji here again, and I want to just share with you a little bit more about my monthly deep dive reading membership that I'm offering. And this is going to give you a lot more information about 4 specific areas in your life. So that would be your health, which includes your physical, mental, emotional, and of course spiritual health. And then the second area is your finances. So what's happening with your money for that particular month. And then thirdly will be your career or your life purpose. What are you here for? And then the last area, of course, the 4th area is your romantic relationships. So we're going to go deep dive into each one of these particular areas. And it's not just a concept or ideas that I'm giving you. I'm actually going to give you real world action steps to take and the support to be able to do that. So much of the information that I'm going to be sharing are things that concepts and ideas, but also the action steps that I give to my private coaching clients. So it's really like having me as your private coach is a big piece of it. And the other thing that you're going to get in the deep dive readings is feng shui tips that I don't normally give in the broader readings, and special adjustments, special things that you can do to help shift the energy in your space. So lots of really cool things around that. The other thing that you're going to get is you will get monthly, you actually get some bonuses with this. So the bonuses that you get are my Archangel Insight Guide. So that's going to give you actually a handy chart for each one of the 15 archangels, and it tells you kind of their colors, what the stones that are associated with them, what types of things you can call upon them for. And then also you'll get Archangel invocations, and those will be for specific angels and words that you can use to call upon them. So those are 2 bonuses that you'll get. And the third bonus is a meditation, and this is related to it's a grounding meditation, and you're going to get it as an audio, which I haven't offered before. So this is something that's strictly exclusively for my angel reading membership members. And you guys get the readings in your email inbox, and you'll also get an audio version of both the general reading as well as the deep dive reading, so that you can listen to it again during the month to get further tips and actions. And then the other thing that you'll get with the membership is you will have a more like actual documents and things like that to help you work through the different processes. So you'll get sort of the support behind the actions that I'm giving you. I may give you an action step, and then I'll have a document that will help explain that. or I might do you know, a special audio for you around that. You also get a discount on all of my private readings, and that's something that you get as long as you are a member. So that's a really cool advantage that you get as well. And then as I roll out different feng shui courses and different things like that, the members will actually get discounts on those as well. So there's lots of juicy things that you can get from it. And of course, it's that sense of peace and calm, that sense of guidance, that you have someone that's there for you, and the information that you need to make your life easier. So take a look at the link below. There's a link below to check out all the juicy details. You can, of course, just order a single deep dive reading. That's always available to you. And then you can also order, be part of the membership, where you get all of those juicy things that I just talked to you about. And that you can do on a monthly basis, where you're billed monthly, or you can pay upfront for it and save a little bit of money. I think it saves you about $10, $10, something like that, to pay for it all up front. And then you get that information on a monthly basis. So check it out below. Much love to you, and enjoy your day.